Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugger and I am coming at you with League of Legends. Oh, I had to check my volume there. League of Legends, another ARAM series. Oh, this one, I'm just more or less using this game as a backdrop. This is more of a vlog. I got a message from somebody, one of my few, and you are the few subscribers that actually subscribe to my channel. Saying I haven't posted many videos over the last week or so, and is everything okay? And I appreciate the sentiment, but yes, everything is okay. For those of you, and there's not many, that are new, the beginning of the month is usually very hectic for me. I'm on disability. I'm not ashamed about it, and I don't make a big deal about it. Oh, I'm on disability, support me. No, I don't do that. My living conditions are, I'm far from Donald Trump, but I'm also very, very, very far away from being on the street. It's fairly comfortable, and I'm very happy with where I am. Anyways, enough of that. However, this particular month has been extremely hectic. And the reason is that my wife was approved for disability about 6 months ago. And she's been fighting for this for 3 years, 3 or 4 years. And as some people may know, that when you apply for disability and you fight for it and you get approved in the long run, they have to retroactive your payments, which means they have to pay you from when you first applied, when you would have gotten your first check, all the way up. So she just got that money a few days ago. Pardon me. So we have been out for the last 3 days, constantly on the go. I mean, we literally get up, go right straight out the door. We don't come home till 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, and we just kind of unwind and then fall asleep tired and then get up and repeat process. It's really not a lot of fun. But there's a lot of good stuff that is coming out of it. And hopefully things are going to start slowing down now. To let you know what has been going on, we of course have bought a new car. For the past 4 or 5 years, we've been driving a car that I bought when I received my settlement money from an accident. Although I bought my car straight out because at the time we really couldn't have gotten a newer car, and it was an old 2004 Buick Century. I know a lot of people think of them as kind of like old person cars, but it was very dependable. And for the 4.5 or so years that we owned it, we never had to take it to a garage. But unfortunately, it was really starting to have trouble. It was finally starting to feel all the use that we had put through it. So we bought a new car, and right now we have a 2012. I don't know why my frame rate's down some, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it for this video. We have a 2012 Scion XB Wagon Limited Edition. They're called the I think JR or J 9.0 series. It's one of those things where they only make about 1,500 of them, but there's nothing really overly extra special about them. They just have some things that the regular Scions don't. Like its coloring is orange. It comes with factory tinted windows, rain guards. It's got little add-ons and things like that. It's kind of like the old Eddie Bauer edition of cars, like maybe you remember the Ford Explorer and all that. It's similar to that. So 2 days has been filling out paperwork, getting needed paperwork, paying for, and all that that vehicle. And then of course we've done all kinds of shopping, from new clothes to stuff for the car to all kinds of little happy little things. Like, I'll give you a quick list here. Personally, I have received, quite honestly, from my wife, a new chair that I have been wanting for several months now. That's very comfortable for somebody that's my size. I'm getting a Kindle Fire HD. We have an iPod now. I'm getting quote-unquote gaming glasses. My nephew's getting them, and somehow I decided, yeah, I think I'll take one too. My wife offered, and I was like, okay. They're the type of glasses that Dyrus wears. And well, and a lot of clothes, and then eating out food and whatnot. So, it's been quite a bit. So I've been really run down. And that's why there hasn't been any videos lately, because I don't like putting out too many videos where I'm tired. I often don't feel that my content lives up to the standard, just because, number one, I'm a sub-average gamer, but I'm not a bad gamer, just sub-average. And as I've heard before, there are basically two popular type of YouTube gamers. Number one is the very good gamers, the guys that are really, really good at the games. They're the experts. They always dominate and kick ass and things like that. In League, of course, this would be the pros. Dyrus, Scara, X Special, things like that. Or the really, really bad, terrible, horrible people that are just naturally really terrible. And I'm not quite terrible, but I'm definitely not good either. So I kind of fall in that category that tends to be a little more boring to watch. Well, with that being the case, then there comes up to be the third type of YouTuber that I found, and that's the funny one. The talented with talking and just being funny and making stuff up and being really creative, making videos and stuff, edited videos and all that. And I can't do that either. I can talk pretty well sometimes when I'm on the ball, but for the most part, I feel like I fall in a very mediocre category. So I never feel like that a lot of my content really lives up to the standard. And that being said, when I'm really tired, I tend not to like to put out a lot of content. So that's why this week has been, thin. The normal stuff, and then my wife getting her money as well. Oh yeah, I'm also getting a gaming mouse, although I bought that myself. I think I've mentioned it before. I'm getting a Logitech G500. And actually, I should be getting it. There's a good chance I'll be getting it Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, but we'll see. Anyways. So that's what's been going on. Things have been going really, really well. Just been really tired. And tomorrow's not going to be much of an exception, because I was just going to take tomorrow to rest, but I'm looking around our room. I'm looking at everything, and I'm seeing how disorganized and messy. And, because the past 3 days we haven't been able to do anything. I'm looking at that going, no, this is no way. This has got to be cleaned up. So we're going to be cleaning up, straightening, doing laundry, all kinds of house chores, sketching up. So it's going to be another tiring day, just because I can't rest. So hopefully, starting Monday, I'll be able to get back on the ball. Hopefully. We'll see. But man, I lost track of where I was going. But where I wanted to segue into is this. There will be a little bit new stuff coming up. I have not stopped Rogue Legacy. It's just because I've been tired and been going with my usual weekly stuff and all that I've stuck with League, because League games, I have a lot of pre-recorded stuff, older games, and some newer ones that I'm bringing you. So I don't have to play them because they're already there. I just have to replay them through and record them and commentate them. On the other hand, Rogue Legacy and Dust, I have to put effort into those, and I just haven't had the strength. So they are coming back. They really are. It's just going to be, me not being exhausted to bring them back. And fun news, I will be adding another game into the mix, and that game will be Spelunky. Spelunky has come out on PC. It came out on the 8th. Pardon me. and I truly recommend getting it. If you like platformers or games in kind of like the genre of Binding of Isaac and all that, I would recommend getting Spelunky if you don't already have it. It's a really good game. It's really challenging. It's really fun. And I recommend going and take a look at it. However, I am horrible at it. I am truly, truly, truly horrible at Spelunky. But then again, that's kind of the fun of it. I've been practicing, and I think I've gotten to the forest once in about 4 or 5 hours of gameplay. So, yeah, really terrible. But I will be adding that as well. And this I forgot to mention earlier with the car. With buying the car comes a lot more financial responsibility. You know, you don't ever want to lose a car, but me and my wife, we can't afford to lose this car at all. You know, we can't risk missing a single payment. Because if we lose this car, that means we have no car and we have no way to get a car. It's really horrible. It would be a really horrible situation because our vehicle is the primary source of transportation for not only me and my wife, but there are times that my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, you know, they have their own car, but sometimes it's just not enough because one's got to go one way at one time, one's got to go one way at another time, and then one's done at this time. It just doesn't work. Picking up medications and stuff for the grandmother that's here is almost always done by us. Not always, but almost. Food shopping, buying house items, that's done by us on our car. If the mother-in-law needs to go somewhere, needs to do something, needs to go shopping, she usually borrows our car. You know, all these things. Our car is the primary source of transportation. So if we were to lose that, it would be a major blow. So we can't afford that at all. However, this means that unless my YouTube channel suddenly explodes, and I'm talking like Chris Smooth numbers, you know, Yogcast, Total Biscuit, something like that, you know, really big numbers of subscribers. I start getting like thousands of views a day. My financial situation is going to be really tight. It's going to be a little rough, but that does not mean that new content, new games will not come along. I still will be getting them, and I still will be putting them up. And these include things like Batman Arkham Origins. I've got my eye on it. I thought about doing XCOM Declassified this month. I'm going to be straight with you. I like the XCOM series, but something about it says I don't want to put it up. That's not something I could put on my channel very well because of the type of gamer I am. I get very frustrated very easily sometimes, and it wouldn't work out very well. Yeah, but I'm looking at things like Batman Arkham Origins. I'm looking to try to tap into some free MMOs when they come out, like the new Final Fantasy and all that. There's a lot of things that I'm still going to do. There's still going to be new content, and League is never going anywhere. Even at times when I don't feel like playing it, League will always be here. It's my go-to game when I'm just not sure what else to play or I'm not feeling anything else, even if I just play bots matches. So League will always be here. Dust and Rogue Legacy are coming back. Spelunky's being added in, and I will be picking up new games here and there as they become available. Like another one I'm really looking forward to is the new Assassin's Creed. I haven't picked up any Assassin's Creed since Revelation, so I didn't get Assassin's Creed 3 and whatnot. But the newest Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, where they really focus a lot on the pirate aspect of it. As a matter of fact, I like to call it Pirates Creed rather than Assassin's Creed, or maybe even Privateers Creed. Yeah, I'm looking to get that as well. When that becomes pre-order available, when I have the money for it, I will more than likely pick it up as a beautiful wombo combo between Gragas and Ash there. But so there will be new content. I just have to be more diligent about what I buy, when I buy, and how much I buy. You know, I've been kind of running it freely lately. I can't afford to do that anymore. I have to be more conscious. So I will also definitely be looking into more indie developers as they come to PC as well. Other than that, not much else to tell you, you know. It's been really good. Now it's, I was trying in this part. I've been alive all this time. I was trying to get myself executed, and it just wasn't going to work. So I was like, oh, whatever, fuck it. And I just give Fiddlesticks the kill. Yeah, so I've been alive for almost 15 minutes. I was sitting on 7,000 gold. And I really just wanted to try and see if I could sneak by and get executed. And I did very, very, very poorly. But anyways. Let's go where the action is. Yeah, but otherwise that's pretty much it. You know, I've been enjoying new toys and gadgets, and I got more on the way. I really love our new car. It's amazing to own something this new. Even when I bought a vehicle back when I had good job, I bought a 2004 Ford Explorer. You know, big, not big truck, but was like one of the fancy, sporty ones. And I bought that at the end of 2006. It was actually 3 years old. This vehicle is just a little over a year. Doesn't even have 20,000 miles on it. It's a nice orange, rust orange color. It's just really freaking awesome little vehicle, and I'm truly in love with it. So yes, things are going great. So for that one subscriber who, please forgive me, his name I forget, who asked, thank you for your concern. Yes, things are going well, and yes, there will be continued things on my channel, probably starting Monday. Monday I'll get back on the ball with some Dust and some Elysian Tales, even though I don't get as many views with those. As I've said, and as I have always maintained, timing is everything. As I've said, and as I've always maintained, as much as it's going to be fun to be getting paid for this, even though I'm getting paid very little, I'll give you an idea. My first earnings ever is up. I went and I checked it out. The first time I'm going to get paid, and I made a whole $1.53. But I have never been, and I will never truly be in it for the money. I'm here because I enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun, and I will continue to do so. If I hit it big, if I start making a lot of money, I will definitely put more thought into it. But in the end, I'm here to have fun as well as, you know, maybe make something of it. I'm always going to keep that as my first priority. So, you know, this is how tired I am. This is about the third or fourth time I've actually lost track of where I was going. But anyways, still waiting for the Mighty Lucian to come out too. There's been nothing on him yet. We're actually closing into the next patch time where Master Yi is getting a nerf. I actually do have a video coming out. I actually do have a video coming out where I give my opinions about Master Yi and why he may be getting nerfed, and you know, what they did that might have made him overpowered, in terms of viewing it as a layman, as a guy who spends most of his time in pubs and in low-level gameplay rather than trying to break it down as a pro. I've been wanting to get that done, and there's definitely, like I said, a lot more League and everything on the way. So I am pretty much done babbling, as it's the end of the game, 18 minutes long. My team did win. I did okay in the beginning, but mostly I got cherry-picked kills out of this one. Ash and Gragas did a lot of the work in this, and Timo and Sona were really good. I just kind of cherry-picked a lot of stuff and, you know, did Twitch things. So, 31 kills to 11, 36.8k gold to 44k. They didn't get one of our towers at all. We were really an overpowered team for the early on, and there was not much way they could recover. So I hope you've been okay with this video, my little video vlog over a Twitch ARAM game. Until next time, folks, I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's okay if you don't favorite this one. Until next time, this is One Big Bugger signing out, and I will see you then.